So now let's go ahead and assign the previous and next waypoint. So right here, let's get the waypoint script. So we will say waypoint. Let's name this as waypoint as well. This will be equals to waypoint object dot get component, and we want to get the waypoint script from each of the waypoints which we create. Okay, from all of them we will get the waypoint script. And as you know that on the waypoint script, then we have the previous and next waypoint. So now we will assign the previous and next waypoint accordingly. Okay, so for that we will say that if the waypoint origin dot child count is greater than 1, okay, it means that if we created any waypoint, then what we will do, we will assign the previous and next waypoint. So let's go ahead and do that. We will say waypoint dot previous waypoint. As you can see, it is now giving us the suggestion as well. So this will be equals to waypoint origin dot get child. Okay, then we will say waypoint origin dot child count -2 dot get component, and the component is the waypoint script. Okay, then right here we will say waypoint dot previous waypoint dot next waypoint will be equals to waypoint. So what this code will do, this will simply assign the previous waypoint and the next waypoint. So right here what we did is simply we said that if the child count is greater than 1, then we will assign the previous waypoint. Okay, so we say waypoint dot previous waypoint, it will be equals to the waypoint origin dot child count -2. So what this means that if we have two waypoints, okay, and for example for this second waypoint, the previous waypoint will be this 1. Okay, so that's why right here we say waypoint dot child count -2. It means that we are telling this second waypoint that your previous waypoint is this 1. Okay, so if this waypoints want to know that what is my previous waypoint, okay, then we use this -2. So this is 1 and this is 2. Okay, so we simply set to this waypoint that go 2 step behind, and that is your previous waypoint. So this is the first step and then this is the second one. Okay, it works in the similar way. And then for the next waypoint we just simply assign the newly created waypoint. So if we created the first waypoint, okay, then we create the second one, then as you know that the second one will be the newly created, so to the first one we will say that this newly created is your next waypoint. Simple as that. Okay, then after this we will say waypoint dot transform dot position. This will be equals to waypoint dot previous waypoint dot transform dot position. Then we will say waypoint dot transform dot forward, waypoint dot previous waypoint dot transform dot forward. Right here we are just simply placing the newly created waypoint in the same direction as the previous waypoint and then in the forward direction. Okay, you will know what this means. Let me save the script, get back to Unity. This is the traffic AI waypoint origin, so let me click on this. Let me actually move this waypoint editor tool to right here in the inspector. Okay, just drag and drop it simply. And the reason I did this is we can't just open this waypoint editor tool window again and again, so now it will just stay right there. So we have assigned the waypoint origin. Now if we create a waypoint, as you can see we have this waypoint created. If we check the inspector of it, the previous and next waypoint is null because we just have a single waypoint, that is why it is null. Now if we create another one, you will notice now that if we click on it, as you can see, the next waypoint is the waypoint 1 for this 0 waypoint, and if you click on this one, the previous for this one is 0 and next is not assigned because there is no next waypoint. Okay, so now if we create another one and check it out, the second one, now for the second one the previous is 1 and next is empty because there is no third waypoint. But if you check the first one, as you can see, the previous and next is assigned automatically. Okay, so that is what I really meant by that. Now if we create another one, as you can see, it is created, but now what we want right here, that whenever we create another new waypoint, we want to select that waypoint in our hierarchy. For now, as you can see, if we create it, it doesn't select this waypoint, okay, unless we do it by ourselves. So let me actually now delete these waypoints again, get back to the waypoint manager window, and right here after this if condition, when we create a waypoint and assign the previous and next one, right here we will say selection dot active game object, and that game object will be the newly created waypoint. So we will say waypoint dot game object. That is it. Make this G small right here, then just simply save the script, get back to Unity. So as you can see, this is assigned. Okay, now as you can see, I've selected this traffic AI waypoint game object. Now if I create a waypoint, as you can see, the waypoint 0 is automatically selected. Now if we create another one, as you can see, the waypoint 1 is now selected, and if we create many more, as you can see, the newly created waypoint is automatically selected. And now as you can see, the previous and next waypoint is assigned accordingly to each of the waypoint, as you can see. So now how we will connect this waypoint 0 and 8, that for example if we create a waypoint system around this whole block right here, okay, if we create a square waypoints right here, okay, then the last waypoint which will end right here, okay, in our case we have the last one which is the 8 one. So for the 8 one, what we will do, we will assign the next waypoint the 0 one, and for the 0 the previous one will be the 8th one. Okay, so in this way this whole waypoint will be connected with each other. For now we don't have any connection gizmos lines. Okay, so in the upcoming videos we will be adding colors to these waypoints, and also you will understand how this connection will work as well. So now with this done, let's end this video right here.